What's up, everybody? Back for another beer review, and today I am reviewing a beer from Night Shift Brewing, and they are out of Everett, Massachusetts, and this is their Ever Weisse. So they're calling this a Mixed Fermentation Sour Ale aged with kiwi, strawberries, and hibiscus. Comes in at 5.2% alcohol by volume, no IBUs listed in the time of review. This can is just under 3 months old. So Night Shift, funny story about Night Shift is that I have not officially reviewed any beers from Night Shift on my channel as far as like my regular reviews go, but I have reviewed 2 beers from them on the channel as part of my Whodunit Beer review series, my mystery beer review series. Both the beers were sent to me courtesy of the guys over at NerdSense, so thanks to them. I reviewed their Cranberry Milkshake IPA, forgot the name of it. It was a collaboration with Hop Butcher for the World, and then I also reviewed their Dynasty, and the Cranberry Milkshake IPA was pretty good. I did a solid job guessing it. I didn't guess the cranberries, but I guessed the lactose and that it was like a milkshake IPA. And like I said, it was pretty good. Dynasty, though, was, yeah, that was tasty. It was almost like, honestly, reminiscent of 1050. And doing them blind, I think I kind of understood the quality that Night Shift brings to the table, especially with those 2 beers. So on a recent trip to Rochester, New York, I saw this at AJ's Beer Warehouse, and I was like, this sounds right up my alley. I really like kiwi strawberry anything, or I guess strawberry kiwi anything, whether it's candy or, you know, just whatever, any kind of flavored anything when it comes to strawberry kiwi. So this sounds like it might be right in my wheelhouse. I don't know. I guess we'll see. We really don't get Night Shift too much in the West New York area. The only places I've ever seen them are basically AJ's Beer Warehouse, and I think Aurora Brewworks in East Aurora, New York. Occasionally will stock them. I think they actually bring them back. Or I think I want to say that Night Shift gets distribution downstate New York, closer to New York City, and that sometimes the bottle shops here will bring it back. So anyway, let's give this a pour, see what we got. Oh yeah, I just cut myself off mid-sentence because that color is crazy. So yeah, there's strawberries. I imagine the color is coming mostly from the hibiscus, but yeah, this has this really nice, like just burnt orange, almost cranberry-esque juice look to it. Yeah, that just looks cool. Has about a thin film at this point of a bright white head. I'm trying to rustle up ahead here, but as far as I can tell, yeah, it's somewhat creamy. Yeah, somewhat creamy, but that's just a cool looking beer, honestly. I like the look of that. Let's get a nose. I'm actually picking up on the kiwi. That's nice. See, I think for me, there's not a lot of breweries that brew with kiwi, and I just don't. Kiwi's not a huge pungent fruit. I like kiwi quite a bit, but you don't see it too much in actual beers. So yeah, it's cool when you can pick it up in a beer, at least when it comes to the nose. Yeah, it has this like floral component, something similar to that, a little bit of floral component too, probably from the hibiscus. Hibiscus is the last thing that they put on the label, but I'd imagine it's probably making that color look how it looks in the glass. Strawberries, I've had so many strawberry beers and they don't usually look like this. I'm not really getting strawberries. If anything, I'm getting a slight seedy, like generic berry. It smells like it's going to be slightly tart as well. A little bit of funk. Yeah, almost like a little bit of farmhouse funk, actually. That's interesting. Yeah, so strawberry kiwi or kiwi strawberry. I'd say like berry kiwi, just generic berry kiwi. Not really picking up a distinct strawberry kiwi flavor, or I mean aroma. Getting a little bit of hibiscus, getting a little bit of generic like funkiness. Smells solid. Let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. That's interesting. Definitely getting more strawberry on the palate. Definitely, that kiwi is there, which is nice. 5.2%, this is higher side of light body. It's a little bit thin. I know it's only 5.2%, but this is drinking like 4.5. Yeah, the body of this is kind of watery. The mouthfeel is effervescent. It's very spritzy on the palate. Yeah, it's really spritzy on the palate, actually. Tons of carbonation. But the flavor, yeah, it's reminiscent of a strawberry kiwi flavor. Because they're probably using real fruits, kiwis and strawberries. I didn't anticipate them giving off the strawberry kiwi like candy flavor that I probably enjoy more so than like actual kiwi strawberry, like real flavoring. Like I love kiwis, I love strawberries. I haven't really mixed them together, but like the flavor, whether it's a drink or a hard candy or something, I really like strawberry kiwi, and I'm getting like hints of that in here, but it's not, this is more authentic, which I think for the first time I can say I wish I had more of the candy flavor in here. Yeah, that sounds terrible, I know, but like that's just what I prefer. That's kind of reminiscent of my childhood or whatever, growing up and enjoying strawberry kiwi drinks. I think I'd rather have that flavor than authentic kiwi and strawberries, and that's probably one of the few times you will ever hear me say that. That said, this is really easy to drink. It has nice flavors. The kiwi's there. The kiwi hits you at the forefront along with that strawberry. It's more of a like underripened, like underripened tart strawberry. That doesn't have a lot of sweetness. This beer is not that sweet. As it passes through the palate, a little bit of that funkiness, touch of like a floral kind of, I'd imagine it's from the hibiscus, just pops up. It finishes semi-dry, semi-tart, and there's like a lingering tartness, I guess. So not full on clean, but there is a pretty easy, refreshing vibe to this one in general. I say it so many times with kettle sours and just sours in general that have fruit additions. This would be a great beer to bring out when you go to a barbecue, when you're at the pool, when you're at a, going to a beach. Bring a couple cans of this, 5.2%, you're not gonna get, schmammered, and you're gonna be refreshed. So the best thing I can say about this is very refreshing, easy to drink, not overly complex or anything, getting touch of the kiwi and the strawberry. The floral component is nice, and I like the fact that I could probably throw back like a 4-pack of this and not even, think twice. So rating on Ever Weisse from Night Shift, I'm gonna go a solid 3.75 out of 5. It's a good beer, I enjoy it. I think the price point on this one, I want to say it was around $4 a can, maybe like $4.50. Again, a lot of these sour ales, even if they're kettle sour, when they're using a bunch of different fruits, kiwi, strawberry, and hibiscus, and this, you're having 3 different adjuncts thrown in this one, or different fruit additions. Yeah, it's going to bump up the price. So I would rather see this, for me personally, like $3, $3.50 range, but I know sometimes it's not possible. I don't think the value's there for me personally. I don't think I'd buy this one again at that price range. But if I ever saw it on sale or I saw it under $4, I might grab a can or 2 of it. And like I said, the availability, I think they get distribution in New York, but downstate, closer to New York City and closer to upstate. I don't think they get too far into central New York and western New York. They also distribute, I think, throughout Massachusetts and maybe somewhere else, maybe another state I'm forgetting. But yeah, night shift stuff has started popping up over the last couple of years here and there in my neck of the woods. So whenever I see something I haven't had from them before, I give it a go. I've had like their base stuff, Santilli and Awake, and different versions of Morph and whatnot, and I really like what they do. So yeah. Anyway, that was Ever Weisse. I give it a 3.75 out of 5 from Night Shift. Good stuff. If you had this one before, let me know what you think about it. 5.2%, really can't, tell that there's any alcohol in here. Like you could kind of maybe, it is a beer. It has beer characteristics. I get a little bit of graininess and whatnot from the base, more or less probably going for like a Berliner Weisse. I'm not necessarily saying it's Berliner Weisse. I'm not saying they're brewing this with wheat, but just kind of like the slight graininess you get from like, like a cereal grain, sweetness and a cereal grain character. But for the most part, this kind of has some juice qualities. But anyway, kind of rambling now, so appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review. Until the next one, cheers.